So canopies are built all over the world, and they built them in neighborhoods to form
Yeah.
part of a neighborhood. So it's just be like the bastion of a neighborhood.
Okay.
And when they phoned me with this one, they said, "Look, this is the brand of the hotel. This is what we're going to be doing, and this is where we are situated." And there's a few things that came up from my side where I
Yeah.
said, "Look, guys, I don't want to build another fancy restaurant. I don't want to build something that's unapproachable. It needs to be authentic." And what I found within Hilton, and I've mentioned earlier, in South Africa and in Dubai and in New York, I've spoken to people in the Hilton network for some time all over the world, really, is people that love food and beverage. If you said to me 10 years ago, Hilton Hotel food, I would say to you, sure, I see an old disgruntled chef with a grey suit and a big mustache who
Totally.
just wants that food
With
cost to
one of
be
those stupid paper
yeah.
hats on. Yeah.
He needs the food cost to be at 25.6% for him to get his bonus, and that's it. But what I found was I found a group of people that are really engaging and love food and drink. That's what they do.
Oh, cool.
And it's super incredible. And so from a food perspective, I said, look, I want to just create something that is just unpretentious and authentic and real, the kind of place I want to eat, and I want to do that in Cape Town. There's wonderful restaurants in Cape Town, Salsify, Fane, Belly of the Beast. There's really cool
a
places.
list of astonishing places. Why go and compete with them?
Yeah,
Just
and-
make something delicious.
and that's all that we want to do. And so that's what's the first thing. And then from a cocktail maker perspective, when I took on this project, I got introduced to Andre Pienaar from Pienaar and Son. He helped us curate some of the cocktails on the list with his booze, and he's a flippin' great guy. So the distillers, they're in at Makers Landing. And Andre's been really cool helping us develop a few cocktails for the list with some of his things. And one of my favorites is one called the Flaming Pickle, which is it's very cool.
I saw it. I saw that on the menu
Working
of
with
the
Andre's
thing.
been a blast. And then from a bakery perspective, we source breads from local bakers. So for example, we get pistachio nata from Vedas for the breakfast here, like those sort of
Why
things.
wouldn't you get
Yeah,
it
the,
from
the,
Vedas?
so good, huh? And so and a lot of the baking we do in house as well. So
Yeah.
we've got a lot of bakery downstairs, and we do as much as we can here. So it's just about tying those sort of things together in a nice little package where it makes sense. So the menu structure, I think, it works for me.
Yeah.
We do great little flatbreads. We've got a wood burning oven in the kitchen. So just little flatbreads with fermented dough and various toppings from oxtail to just a simple sort of really cool garlic and parsley thing.
Ooh.
And then the first course is a small place to share. So you can order a small place for the whole table and to share kudu tartar and like fresh mussels and those sort of things. Really approachable. Main courses there's a variation of big plates. So there's fresh fish, a pork neck dish which is fabulous, a little lamb dish, a few vegetarian items and so on. And then there's the grills, and the grills come from the open fire. So we grill everything on open coal.